Yo, what's up? It's your boy Fly Guy Dre, and I'm back at it again with another one. Yes, another one. And before we get into it, you already know what you got to do. You got to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and you already know what you're supposed to be doing right now. You already know. Don't act like you don't know. I say this shit every time. Shit, because if you ain't doing it right now, something wrong with you. If you don't do it, I don't fuck with you. You already know what that is, and we got to like that. Ooh, AKA that cryptocrat, the killer like nigga. Yeah, so we gonna do that. Let's get started and hop right into it. So tonight we are talking about Gilly the King. Gilly the King, y'all. If you don't know, if you ain't heard already, his son was shot and killed in Philly. Man, that's some crazy shit. I don't wish that shit on nobody. No parent should have to bury their child, like whatsoever. And then me, you know, I grew up listening to Gilly mixtapes. You know, the mixtape he had, I grew up, you know what I'm saying, listening to major figures and shit. And I'm from St. Louis. So, you know, Gilly, I always been a fan of Gilly, man. Always, shit. Don't know him personally, you know, never met him. But shit, dude, hearing some shit like that, you know, and it's not just because he famous, like hearing that anybody look, you know what I'm saying, lost their child, gotta bury their child, that's some ill shit right there. I don't wish that shit on nobody. Then, you know what I'm saying, just by, you know, looking at pictures, it looked like, you know, dude was a father, you know, so that means Gilly was a grandfather. So, you know, now it's like, how do you tell this little girl that he holding in this picture, you know, shit, that her father ain't coming back? Like, man, I don't wish that on nobody, because I got a daughter, and man, I gotta be there for mine. I got to, man. I can't even imagine, you know, somebody telling my daughter that I'm not coming back home, or that, you know, daddy got shot, or I can't even imagine somebody telling my mother or grandmother that, you know, their grandchild just got shot and dead. And man, I don't wish that shit on nobody. For nobody. I don't wish that pain for nobody. I don't want nobody to feel that type of pain. And then, you know, it's jacked up. It's jacked up. You know, I heard there was 2 other dudes that got shot too, but, you know what I'm saying, from everything I've been reading and been watching, you know, those 2 are in stable condition, you know, at a hospital in Philly, and they still haven't caught the motherfucker, you know, who did it, or caught the motherfuckers who did it. It's fucked up, man. Like this, I cannot imagine what this man is going through right now. Dude got to bury his son, and that just shows you, like, this world is fucked up, man. It's fucked up. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying, dude was into. I don't know what his son was into. I don't know who his son was hanging around. Like I said, I don't know Gilly, never met Gilly, but I grew up listening to Gilly's music, shit, his mixtapes and shit. And, you know, like I said, when he was with major figures, like, I remember all that shit, man. You know, so all I can say is my condolences to dude. You know, my thoughts and prayers go out to the family. And if I could say something to Gilly, I would just tell him, like, dude, I don't wish this on nobody, and I'm sorry you got to go through this. And I can't even imagine how you feeling. I can't even say I relate, because I can't. I ain't never went through that. and don't want to go through that and don't want nobody to go through that type of shit. That's some ill shit, man. Like, for real. To get a phone call that your loved one, that your child is dead, that your child has been shot and killed. Like, man, what the fuck is going on in these streets, man? What do these young guys out here, or younger guys out here be thinking? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. The senseless violence, and then I bet you it was over some petty bullshit. Bet you it wasn't over nothing that was important. Like, that's why I don't get into the street shit. That's why I get into this shit, man, because it's all petty to me. Motherfucker quick to kill another motherfucker over something stupid, something petty. Now you just took a life and ruined your fucking life forever. Man, ain't no excuse for that type of shit, man. No excuse. You know what I'm saying? Then this man gotta deal with this shit for the rest of his life and got a grandchild to take care of. And like, what is this man supposed to tell his granddaughter, tell his grandchild? You know what I'm saying? That how do you tell a child, even tell a child that shit? I don't know. I don't know, man. That's why I don't hang with a lot of people. If I do hang with a lot of people, it's fucking family. And we don't be out in the streets like that. And if we are out in the motherfucking streets, like, shit, we trying our best to make sure everybody make it home. Trying our best to make sure everybody make it home in one piece, because everybody got families, shit. Everybody, you know, is somebody's son, father, cousin, brother, uncle, sister, mother, you know, shit. Somebody got some type of title, so shit, we all trying to make it home in one piece. Like, nobody wants that phone call. Nobody want that shit. So, man, I really just don't know what to say, know what else to say about this shit except for that's fucked up, man. Like, this man lost his son, straight lost his son over some bullshit. And the reason I say it's bullshit is because, like I said a few minutes ago, it couldn't have been over nothing fucking serious. Like, to me, if this shit is not, if it ain't threatening, you know what I'm saying, my family, my money, or my whole infrastructure, man, that shit ain't that much of a fucking problem for me to be ready to kill you over or trying to kill you over. And not finna sit up there and do no dumb shit like that. For me to kill you, you got to be trying to do harm to, you know, not only me, but, you know, my loved ones, my family. Other than that, like, man, trying to kill somebody senselessly or just to try to prove how gangsta I am, or, man, fuck all that dumb shit. Fuck all that. I'm not killing nobody over nothing petty, man. Say shit. If you go do something like that, man, it better be legit, not over nothing petty. If I'm gonna kill somebody, it's gonna be over self-defense. And legally. It's not gonna be in a senseless act. It's not gonna be because I'm mad or pissed off. No. It's gonna be because I had to defend myself, or I had to defend my loved ones, you know what I'm saying, you know, to the point to where we were in fear for our life. Other than that, come on, man. Senseless violence, that's fucking stupid. They don't prove how gangster you are. They don't fucking prove how tough you are. They just, or, you know what I'm saying, how crazy you are. They just prove how dumb you are. like, whoever did it, man, I don't know your reasoning for doing it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't care to know. All I do know is, man, you just threw your life away for what? For what? You just took a life for what? Like, for what? It wasn't no legit reason, I bet you that. You can't say this man was trying to do something to you. I bet, like, come on. Knowing who this man's father is or was, you can't. I don't think he was out there trying to, rob people or, do that shit like that. I mean, daddy worth $100 million. That would be kind of stupid to go out there, to be doing some stupid shit like that. So, whoever did this shit, they can't say that reason was legit, because shot 3 people, 2 survived, 1 dead. And the 1 dead just happened to be Gilly the King's son. This man right here, holding this little girl. Now this little girl got to grow up without a father. I can't imagine that type of shit for my daughter. That's why I stay out the way, stay in my lane. And just try to make the best moves I can make that's gonna benefit me, my daughter, my nephews, my girl, all that shit. Shit that's just gonna benefit my family, my household in general. And I know being out in the streets, that's not benefiting my household, my family, my daughter, my boys, in no way. So I want to come home every day or every night to my daughter, my kids. I don't want my family, I don't want my mother, grandmother, aunts to ever get a phone call to say they gotta bury me. I don't want nobody to ever have to explain to my daughter why, her daddy ain't coming home. I don't want nobody ever have to explain to my boys why, they uncle ain't coming home no more. I can't imagine that shit at all. Like this senseless violence, man, that's all I can say. And like I say, my thoughts and prayers, my condolences to Gilly and his whole family. I don't know what to say. Man, my heart is with you, my brother.